Corley's is a third generation family business. We celebrated our 70th anniversary last year. We are in waste collection, so industrial and commercial waste. My role is Director of Waste Collection and Logistics, so my responsibility is for all the waste collection vehicles, all the maintenance for the company and the fabrication workshop. We are running a fleet of 77 vehicles, and that involved a lot of paperwork in terms of inspection sheets, defect sheets. So every single day there were 77 pieces of paper that we had to deal with to understand if there was anything wrong with the vehicles and then repair those defects at the end of the day.
Sometimes I wasn't receiving the defect sheets until late in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, which became quite problematic as in prioritising work and ordering parts.
We went through a big change back in October 2017, and we changed our whole operating system where we invoice from and on our customer records, and I learnt a lot from that. We looked at someone else, but for us it just wasn't in the same league as r2C, and they've given us confidence from the first meeting right through to the rollout of the product.
When we sort of spoke to Jason initially, he told us what we needed and what we required. We then got some prices about what we needed to set up. But it's only a matter of a few sort of TV screens, smart TVs, and a few basic iPads going forward, and that's all you need, and then upload the app.
This system is all on one platform. So essentially, the driver can come in the morning, he can do his defect check, okay, and if everything's fine, he signs it off. It then, within seconds, goes to the traffic controller. He can then validate it, and they can make sure they're happy with what the driver's done, and then within seconds again it can be passed through to the workshop. The traffic controllers can create a booking and so on, and they don't have to pick up the piece of paper and walk over to the workshop. We've got no more filing cabinets because everything is in the cloud, and it's just made the whole process far easier to deal with on a daily basis, far more fluid, and just far more controllable from my perspective as the transport manager for the company.
It's great. The technicians absolutely love it. They've got their iPads. They've all got QR codes in the vehicles, so they just press a button and away it goes. It identifies the vehicle. They go through their checks, and we've actually done it so it starts from the cab. They do their checks, like a bespoke check, all the way around the vehicle, end up back at the front of the cab, and then sign to say the vehicle is roadworthy or not. The ongoing help from r2C has been brilliant. They're only a phone call away. If you ever get stuck, there's actually an online manual that you can read through to make sure that you're doing things correctly. Also, going forward, we have got our own account manager, so he can guide us in the right direction. r2C now, when I come in the morning, I can check driver's defect sheets, as opposed to checking them at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I can see what vehicles have been checked and what vehicles have not been checked. I can VOR vehicles. I can see if I need to order parts for that day. I can prioritise work for the evening, or any work that needs to go out to another contractor. I can then pre-book contractors to come in and do other work for us. I can spend more time on the workshop floor with the technicians, assisting and helping on other jobs. I can also spend other time going out to get contractors to make sure that they're doing the job correctly for us, and have a better relationship with them.
No, I mean, the relationship with Corley's and r2C has been brilliant from start to finish. They've been positive all the way through, from making the decision right through to rolling the product out, and through the earned recognition process, which is key to what we want to do going forward as a business.
The earned recognition scheme is a new thing for the DVSA. It was quite hard work to start with, but it now means that we can be compliant. We can actually measure our compliance basically by looking on the dashboard on r2C. We can see where we are and how we're getting on basically.
It makes you stand out above operators who aren't quite as proactive with their maintenance, shall we say. We've invested a lot of money in the trucks over the last sort of 3 years. You're talking now about circa £2.5–3 million, and we have to look after those vehicles and keep them on the road, but keep them on the road in a defect-free condition. It also gives our staff confidence that they're working for an organisation that is safe and is compliant. And we've actually found a partner in r2C that can help us do it and help us get through that process. It's all on one platform. It makes your workshop's life easier, it makes your transport controller's life easier, it makes my life easier as a director, and it just gives complete visibility as to what's going on in the business on a day-to-day basis within your fleet and within your workshop.